We, the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote general welfare, and secure the blessings of our liberty for ourselves and our posterity, do ordain and establish this Constitution of the United States of America.
Nerd.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
Alright, so welcome to the
Go ahead.
Okay, welcome to the Best Left Unaccounted podcast. We have a new
Actually learned the name this time. That's good.
we have a new member on the team today. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hello everyone. I am Logan. Hopefully I can be.
All right, that's great.
on this
All right, let's
podcast.
move on to the next topic.
And,
It's
I'm
Logan
gonna still
Paul.
No, it's not Logan Paul.
Damn it,
No.
all the haters.
No,
Christ.
do not associate my name with that heathen. But I'm super excited to be on the podcast, and I love doing this stuff. So
That makes one.
Thank you.
hopefully I
All
can
right,
do
great.
more stuff like this.
Cool. So, our first topic for the day, we're going to be talking
First
about
rule about
finals.
podcasts, you don't say first topic, you just go into it, Brandon. You say first topic, people are going to be like, well, they're obviously reading
Well, you're not making it any better.
I'm just saying, just make it easy.
Finals. You got tests, don't you?
No?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's about
Yes.
that time of year.
Next Thursday.
I'm done with all
whoop-de-doo.
mine,
Oh,
except
God.
for American history.
Yeah,
Do
actually,
that.
no, Monday I have a final for Barnhill.
That's fun.
Yeah, I'm not too concerned about it.
It's just kind of frustrating having to juggle all the study schedules and all that crap for finals, and then.
It's not a problem if you don't study.
Well, I mean, if you don't study, then you're probably not going to do well in your finals, which you need to.
Hey, man.
It's just American history.
But how many? I mean,
Easy peasy.
American history is easy. Oh, if you
And
have a
well,
good
yeah,
memory,
if,
I have a
if,
really good
if you're
memory.
gonna study for an exam, it wouldn't be American history.
Yeah, it probably
not
wouldn't
the
be.
state exam.
So
I mean, besides because
next to nothing.
how we're taught in class, you don't really need to study because you already know the crap.
Well, that and she forces you to study.
Most likely, yes.
The massive packet
Yeah.
forces.
For
And
I
majority
mean,
of the questions have a passage
the
along with them
packet,
anyway.
the review packet she gives us, it's a test grade. So if you don't do it, then it's a 0 on your test grade.
Just do some of it.
So I get a 15 on a test grade. That's great.
I didn't say
Yeah,
do
that sounds
half.
Well, did you see what I was doing in that
Just
packet?
use some of it.
What are
Those
you doing?
stupid ass answers I was putting?
Yeah.
Yeah.
George Washington.
Explain to our audience, Chase.
Yes.
Let's see if I can't find it. It'll be easier.
Alright.
What was
What-
the thing about George Washington I was doing?
Oh, no case.
So, for reference, our American history teacher, the lovely Ms. Osborne, gives us these ridiculous packets that are 10 pages long and have some of the most ridiculous questions that you'll never need to answer on a
But
North
it's
Carolina
just a participation.
of a North Carolina
But in
final
her
Consider it a
defense, the majority of the classes are a
completion
bunch of
grade.
fucking idiots.
Yes.
It's a completion grade.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, I don't
No,
know where
I'm
it is.
okay.
Oh, here it is.
So, Jace, read some of these answers that
All right.
you've given us.
All right.
Okay.
Make sure you read the questions too. Segment.
All right. What two pieces of advice did George Washington give the people of the U.S. in his farewell
God's
address?
sake.
No gays. Oh boy.
The Best Left Unaccounted podcast does not condone any sort of homophobia
Or anti-Semitic
or
material.
anti-Semitic.
just to let you guys know.
Really, any
Yeah.
political ideas that comes out of Jace.
I'm more of a communist myself.
Exactly. See,
That we
this
do
is
not
what we
condone
not.
communism.
Yeah.
We
don't
condone
just-
everything except communism.
Just not your
No,
ideas.
we don't.
What else you got for us?
What else do we got?
What else happened in the course of American history?
A lot of stuff. I don't know.
Did we do the hippie one?
The hippie one.
Transcendentalists?
Explain transcendentalism. Who are the major transcendentalist writers? Space hippies in nature. And then we got where was
Who was that name? Lincoln?
Lee Harvey Oswald.
No.
You heard it here, folks.
This is a song.
Lee Harvey Oswald. Was a
What were the
time
major
traveler.
outcomes of the Civil War for both sides? Death. Death. Death.
Oh my god.
Very just
That sums it up. That's a course of history. You can just sum up in one word.
death.
Death.
That's exactly what you can do.
Death and discoveries.
Is there
Somebody's
is
died.
there any finals that you guys are worried about?
Mine are all done.
You're all
except for
done.
American history.
I mean, I might be
No,
worried
I've got
about
Spanish.
my history class that I have with Barnhill, but not really. I mean, I'll look over my notes, but
Oh, just as a fair warning for Barnhill, you won't have as much time as the other tests because he'll have a little spiel before you take the exam.
What's the spiel? Give us a rundown.
With this feel, like he just talks and
Talk
says
about
like,
it.
"Hey, either you sucked or you were great." I don't know. It depends. He liked my class.
Yeah.
It's a
8 week
little-
classes are where it's at, man.
It's a little
Our class was
little wrap up, if you will, I guess, or I guess how he's feeling of the class.
He typically doesn't seem to like his 8 a.m.s from what I've heard.
Well, I mean, I can understand that because they're early in the morning.
Yeah.
I'm in his
What
8
professor
class.
likes 8 a.m. classes?
Communists.
Ah, makes sense.
Communist
What?
teachers, AKJs.
Because get it? Because they're all the same.
I got a few more for you guys.
Thanks for that
Oh.
backup, Evan.
I got a few more
All right.
No.
study guide
Tokyo,
questions.
no.
More fun facts.
What
for you
color were the British uniforms? Fight walk wed.
It did a wham.
Where was Cornwallis surrounded and defeated? Tokyo, New York.
Oh, that one was that. You
That's
can
an
thank me for
It
that
was
one.
little Chinatown.
guys. Which I think.
What did George Washington create to help him make decisions, and who was a part of it? He created his cabinet. And a part of his cabinet were Hammy, Jeff, Knox, and Bill Clinton. I mean Randolph.
Wait. Do you have the one about Andrew Jackson's cabinet?
That's what I was looking for, but I couldn't find it.
That's a
Yeah,
good
oh,
one.
the
What's
spoil
the
system?
Spoil system? Jeez.
Yeah, what was the spoil
Please
system?
enlighten
Give
us.
me a minute to find it.
Do you not just remember it?
I'm not off the top of my head exactly what I wrote.
Say something similar.
Wow, what was the spoil system? Jackson put moldy bread in his cabinet.
Oh, Jackson.
This is to help you guys study for your finals.
Exactly.
There we go.
Always come to us for your finals.
Yeah.
We're just studying in general. Any test.
We can do a segment where we answer some, like, do an AMA
Who's
on
it?
whatever
Oh.
questions
Someone,
you need.
hey, post your comments.
Why is
Jesus
it so fucking
Christ.
loud?
'Cause
I'm
this
so
is-
sorry, guys.
This room is sound resistant.
No.
No,
The
it's
door
not.
isn't.
They looked up.
Solid one. Do they look up?
Yeah.
Yes.
Joe Brandon.
This
Alright.
isn't a
It's okay.
soundproof room.
What did Jackson call the election of 1824? Why? A win.
Andrew Jackson is actually Charlie Sheen.
Oh. It's been revealed.
What was Andrew Jackson's nickname and why? Old Hickory, because he ran out of Viagra.
Should I censor that?
No, this is
I'm
an
kidding.
unadulterated.
No,
What
if
did I tell you
I
last
didn't
time? What did I
censor
tell you
the
last
line,
time?
I heard his
I know.
wife was a strumpet.
I didn't
So-
censor the. If I didn't censor the last one, I can't censor that.
History for me.
That's enough history. Dang, how are we going to help him study for the finals then?
How am I gonna help you study? You got those lotus diagrams. If you ever need help studying for any topic,
Don't
what
do
you
a
do
lotus diagram.
is you make a tic-tac board and then make
Do you mean
mini,
tic-tac-toe?
mini
Yeah,
tic-tac-toe
checkerboard.
boards in between it. So you have
9.
It's 9.
9 tic-tac-toe
Don't go to
boards.
this guy for your math final.
And then in it you put topics, and then in those topics you write things that have to do with the topics.
What's my topic's tic-tac-toe?
That has to be a lot of X's and O's.
I don't think you're taking college courses.
Speaking of finals, what's the Spanish final like? Is anyone taking Spanish? You're taking Spanish.
I'm just
right?
taking it. It's gonna be. I mean, there's
We
no
took that
state
song.
final. It's
Yeah.
teacher made.
Oh yeah, okay, that's right.
It's
Well,
just gonna be like matching multiple choice, fill in the blank, that kind of stuff. Pretty
and
basic. Probably a lot
Miss
of errors, spelling, and
Miss Rodriguez is an elementary school teacher, right?
was
Or she used to
previously.
be. So how's that? That's probably not going too well, isn't it? Because
Well, I'm not. I did not create this podcast to bash people. Okay.
That's
this
not,
is it's called
that's
a
what I
segue,
joined.
Ravin. Aim it. I'm trying.
Aim
I'm,
it.
I'm trying to make it flow. I'm just
Yeah.
saying that
I caught it.
I understand. There. I will just say there have been a lot of complaints.
the first encounter that I had with Miss Rodriguez, or like her teaching style, was
I'm
glad I don't know.
Blake, you were doing the little pamphlets.
From what I heard,
or
I'm glad I
whatnot.
don't know her.
And
It's
I heard that
not
you
all
you
the
spent what
Yeah.
2 weeks on the alphabet, 2-3 weeks on the alphabet doing a
Yeah, I
project on it
remember
or
that.
something like that, or like a
Sounds
week
I
or
think
something
2
on it.
weeks, a week or
2
two.
weeks to learn the alphabet.
It's
The Spanish alphabet.
Yes, you
Excuse
didn't
you.
accept
A, B,
ion
C,
dimensions.
D, E, F, A.
now if you don't know, Miss Rodriguez is the new Spanish teacher. Unfortunately, the best Spanish teacher ever, Mr. D'Alessandro,
Yeah, we replaced one of the
left
great ones.
last year,
I mean, I don't blame
and
him.
his teaching style,
Got up and
yes,
come to classes.
his style was very, very different than Miss Rodriguez's.
That is true.
One of them actually knew what they were doing, but anyway,
Hey, you're not even in the class.
that's how bad it is.
Yeah.
I'm
So
glad.
it's
we
like-
can grasp an opinion from just what you guys say.
I hate to bring it up, but it does remind me of whenever Miss Smith came.
Yeah, I mean, in all fairness,
This
it
was
is her
good.
first year. She'll probably get the hang of it. Because I haven't heard any complaints about Smith since.
Oh, no, Smith is fine.
Yeah, I don't know about Miss Smith because I was transfer student, so I didn't know what was it with her. Was she just bad? Was it kind of like Miss Rodriguez?
It was
I've never
her
been in
first
that classroom.
year.
I've never had
I've never
her.
took Lewis. I never
Well,
took Smith.
The biggest issue,
Jordan.
at least from my perspective, was that she was teaching pre-calc. And the teacher she replaced, Miss Willis, did not teach pre-calc.
Oh, well, she was teaching higher courses.
Yeah, like pre-calc is the highest math course we take
Oh,
with the high school.
okay.
And because Miss Willis was the previous teacher, who got replaced by Miss Smith because Miss Willis retired.
Okay.
But before Miss Smith came in and started teaching math, Miss Jordan was the only one who taught pre-calc. Everyone had Miss Jordan.
Yeah.
So whenever Miss Smith came in and her first year actually teaching on her own, she was teaching pre-calc, so everyone was comparing her class to Miss Jordan's, and Miss Jordan is like
Miss Jordan's
Yeah,
everyone
compare
knows
classes.
Miss Jordan.
Yeah.
She's like crazy with math. Has like
Mama J.
what, a master's?
Yeah.
Probably.
Either that or
Maybe
she
even-
should have one.
Almost
No, she
qualified
definitely has a
science teacher
master's.
as
She
well.
has a master's in math.
Yeah.
Math something.
But I can
She
understand.
can write on the board without even looking at it.
Yeah.
apparently.
I can
See,
understand
That's
that.
increased quality.
She's gonna have
And
a
she
difficult time
makes-
because it's like her first time teaching.
Oh,
on her
Mama
own.
J can bake a mean cupcake. Whew.
The sophomores won that competition, right?
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Well, I mean, the only reason I would have partaken in it was to get some pastries.
Yeah.
Wait, I mean that was
That's
the
the only
prize.
reason.
That was the
I
prize.
That was a
remember
good
one of her
I'm not a big
classes.
fan
She
of
actually
penny
brought
wars.
cookies.
Those are just
No.
silly, I think.
She baked chocolate chip cookies for our class one time, and they were the best. They're better than my grandma's. Holy crap! And that's saying something because you know
She
when
takes
someone can
some
outcook your
crazy
grandma,
responsibility in this school.
that
She runs
is
about
that is
3
like the
clubs in one
highest
night.
honor that anyone could ever
Yeah.
receive, and like a home cook. You know what I'm saying?
What was it? 12 quiz bowl and another one
Yeah, she has a lot
that
of
she runs
clubs.
all by herself.
What was the one she did on Friday?
I don't know what club she does on Friday.
Yeah, but she has a lot of clubs.
Mm-hmm.
Post in the comments what Miss Jordan runs on Friday. If anyone will actually.
She's
post
actually
anything in
a
the
new
comments.
subscriber.
We'll see.
She made we went on a quiz bowl trip, and she made us muffins for breakfast.
Oh, I
If
heard
you
about
want
that.
to talk about a bus full of kids trying to kill each other over some muffins, let me tell you, those are some damn good muffins.
Oh, God.
All right.
So I think this is a good segue. How about those
I don't know.
elementary school teachers?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, what a...
Apparently, my segue failed. My segue
They like
failed.
muffins too,
Nobody
right?
can
Miss
pick up on that
Rodriguez,
transition.
so-
Oh, my.
Anyway, I swear, some of the high school teachers, they seriously treat you like they're elementary school teachers, like they're helicopters almost.
Some students act like elementary school.
They do. They absolutely do.
No. I knew it was coming. I was like, nope, not naming any names.
Again, we don't condone Jace Warner's ideas or ideologies.
Don't condone any of our ideas. In fact, we don't agree with ourselves.
It's just apparently, this school when it was first.
I'm a communist that carries around a copy of the Constitution.
The ultimate contradiction. But if it's like this school was basically sold to us that, it's for mature people and the people that want to be serious about their education. But to me, it just looks like another damn high school because of how some of these kids act. And
That's just a specific class.
one of
Everybody else is-
our new
Everybody else is
punishment.
pretty
But
mature.
guess what? That trickles into other classes.
But if you compare our school with like West,
Yeah,
or
well,
South,
absolutely. It's like non-comparable. I mean,
it's definitely an improvement.
You said we were like any other high school. and I
I'm
was
just saying, like,
blatantly
in
not.
some aspects, like
Yeah,
in glimpses, but it's like with American history, some that shall not be named
Mhm.
want to use their damn phone all the time and not be smart about when they use it. And it screws everyone else over because now we're like fourth graders that have to put their phones up in damn packet in little slots on a damn door thing.
Yeah,
To where
Nicole
it's like-
coined it a cell phone jail.
It's so
Cell phone jail.
stupid.
Cell phone jail.
I'm in slot number 4, by the way.
I'm
Phone
slot
22.
number 1.
Please steal my phone.
Yeah,
I don't think I.
If you're not
Piece of
first or
shit.
last kids, just remember that.
In Rodriguez's class, no one uses it. She said herself,
uses
one
it?
of the only people that uses it is Braxton. But Braxton has to take the case off of his phone for it to actually fit.
Braxton is a nut job.
Wow.
He is.
We talked about him we mentioned him on the last podcast too,
Because
but
he
I don't
did
think anyone's
announcements.
actually ever told him about this yet.
Probably not. I haven't.
If Braxton, if you're
I'll
listening
say
to this,
something.
you might be one crazy guy, but we do love you.
Yeah, shout out to Braxton again.
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 Second time around.
I'll say something to him.
You should send him the link
Brad,
so
what were you
you
saying
can
about
like and subscribe. By the
elementary
way, you
school
should like
teachers?
and subscribe to the
Oh, yeah, Kyle,
podcast.
Kyle.
I think we've gone.
Kyle,
past
I think
that
this is
by
a
now.
good time for a sellout.
So no.
Come on.
End of the podcast.
End of the
Next
Alright,
one.
we'll save it.
If you link your Amazon Prime account
Amazon
to
Prime.
Twitch, you
Hey.
can subscribe to
For
any,
free.
and for free for
We should do-
1
But
month.
we don't even have a
We
Twitch
should do
account.
live
so
streams.
nice.
That'll be
Live
the next
streams.
the next
Leave
project.
in the comments. Should we do this live on like I don't know?
I don't know how to do stuff.
Twitch.
Wait,
Even though
we
you
can
just
do it
plug
on.
Twitch
Why would
when we
we
don't
could
have
do it on
Twitch?
YouTube?
We could buy an office building
can.
You can
and
stream
make like a
live
giant
on
green
YouTube.
screen
I
and
know,
stuff like that.
But I
and
feel like I
have
like
it just
Twitch
Twitch
better as a
everywhere.
stream.
Who streams live on YouTube? ASMR,
Oh
PewDiePie.
my God.
Those aren't people we should be affiliated with.
PewDiePie can do whatever
Wow,
he wants.
you're the one who hailed Hitler last time.
No.
A communism.
See, now we've got to bring this one down too if you go into politics.
So he's a Nazi, commie, whatever that carries around the Constitution.
It's like if someone threw. It's like someone had a dartboard and had like random like political ideals and things, and they threw like 5 at once, and it just like landed right there. And it was communist. He likes Hitler or something like that. And he carries around like
You got the
Constitution.
worst.
It's like
worst
the
comedy.
worst.
I know.
It's like mixing fire and ice. You just don't go
You
together.
gotta
But
do-
somehow Jace makes it
just a
work
dash
for
of
some
democracy.
god knows reason.
Yep.
In my defense, I'm not an actual Nazi. I just
That's
wanna-
yet
I
to be.
just wanna-
That's yet to be true. We need more time to figure
Wait, I
that
think
out.
I think we've had enough disclaimers thus far.
Yeah. But
I mean, you got.
he's just gonna keep going.
So-
you got to walk the walk. You gonna talk the talk, buddy.
So another thing that we wanted to talk about was the budget cuts that have happened this
Oh
year.
man.
I mean, it's a lot.
Just for
Yeah.
reference, Brunswick County is one of the. It's in the top bracket as
Oh, yeah.
in
We're
like
a real
in
high-ranking
wealth.
school over here.
Trying to figure out what I can say, but
Yeah, that's true.
in like its economic situation, and
Yep.
so
With
therefore
all the
we
advertising
were we're
We're number
cut the
one.
highest.
Yeah.
And so this year we were cut around $164,000, I believe.
Something like that.
Okay,
Yeah.
I don't know.
It was
Oh, yeah.
it was yes, absolutely.
160 something.
100. I think it was around
The only thing I had to
It
make
was
up
like a
was
third of our budget, right?
4 or
Yes.
3.
Quite a bit.
And like the second was like half. That was like $80,000. That's still a lot of money, but I mean,
Not
Jesus
compared to ours.
Christ,
Oh yeah.
$164,000.
But
I mean, and the reasoning that they gave was
buy my car
that they
for
wanted to
60,000
open up
times.
more
More schools like
more
this.
early college schools. I can understand that, but it takes
Hindering the
time for
progress.
that stuff to happen. You can cut us a little bit, but don't. I mean, you're bleeding the
Don't
stride this
This
time.
is North Carolina.
I mean,
All they do is cut the school
Yeah.
budgets
it's
Hey,
shame-
and
it's a
teacher
shame
pay,
to
though.
say, but
and
yes.
teacher pay.
Yeah.
No, what isn't North Carolina like the lowest in teacher pay?
It's one of the lowest at least.
It's such a shame
It changed.
It really
but
is.
North Carolina's right down there at the bottom.
considering how
Even though
important
we're one of the
education
richest
is.
The
schools.
quality of
County.
education is pretty low for the state too.
It is.
We're at the bottom of the list. No, I don't know if we're
I mean,
all the way at the bottom.
I
but
mean,
we're pretty
we've been
far
able to
down.
make it work. We've done pretty good with ourselves.
So we're lucky that we're at the school.
Yeah,
'cause
so
the
we're
schools-
absolutely
this
lucky.
school still gets a lot more funding than a normal high school.
And
Yes,
if it's
I
ever
mean,
gonna fail, you have to
and
leave. So
the
that's
quality
fine.
of the education
and
here,
While
while
we
we
had budget cuts, we're getting a new building after we leave.
Eventually.
That's the bond, though. That's a
Yeah.
whole different
That's the
thing.
that's the new building for the
But
bond.
that's still money.
Yeah,
still money.
it is still money, but that's gonna take a long time. We're gonna be gone.
Yeah, I know.
No,
we're
we're never
We're gonna be
But that's a
old
new building
people.
for this school.
The students that are
We're not gonna
freshmen,
be old
We're
people.
gonna be old
We're gonna be in
people.
our 20s.
the students that are
old.
freshmen right now might never even see the building
Yeah.
be built or be finished before they graduate.
Yeah, which is unfortunate, but I guess you gotta start somehow.
That'd be really cool. I'd come back and visit if they get a new building. If I still know some of the staff members.
Yeah,
All the way from New York.
It would be neat to see.
Yeah, if they're
You're
not
gonna fly down here?
Fly down here in this private jet.
It's like, ooh, look at this.
If you don't know, Jace from Long Island.
Oh,
Yeah.
Shout out to Long Island.
Shout out Tony Tutos. Bring you down in the Stromboli parlor.
That's the
Now.
most offensive thing I've ever heard you say.
That's a good idea. We should invent a Stromboli parlor. Not just like a pizza place that has Stromboli.
But just Stromboli.
a Stromboli parlor.
specializes in.
Hey,
only
take it up with
Stromboli.
that Shark Tank thing. What is it called?
Shark Tank.
No, like the actual
Yeah,
competition here at the
yeah,
school.
yeah.
Oh,
Oh, okay, that. That's
Put it next to Angelo's. Chill.
That's gonna be.
Well, Angela's moving soon. Angela's
Where are they moving?
To Ocean
Ocean
Isle.
Isle.
Really?
Yeah, across from the Catholic Church.
Oh, dang.
Soon.
Next fall.
Next fall? It's a year. Wait.
I mean,
Yes.
it's around a year.
Okay.
It's winter now. You know what comes with winter?
Not
Jesus.
because we're in Brunswick
Quite
County.
meth.
Christmas.
We're
I
not
lo-
transitioning to-
No, we're gonna, guys. By the way, if you didn't know, we're going to be continually uploading our podcasts over the break, and we're going to have a Christmas special. So you should tune in.
So don't miss your weekly dose of the Blue Podcast. What? Do you just want to have elevator music over the thing now, just like in the background?
Put it in post.
Put it in post. Make a note.
Make a little editing.
We'll just do some editing magic in there. What else are we going to talk
So,
about?
I think that's everything we had.
We're going to transition into the.
we didn't get
I
any of those.
was going to say we're going to transition into Christmas. Get with the program, Kyle.
No,
we're going to leave this entire thing in. It's going to be one giant.
I actually
No,
transitioned into
make it
this.
easier
Chris
for
was
me.
like, no,
Joking,
we ain't
joking.
talking about Christmas.
So anyway,
That's the next
that's it. All right, Kyle, we're at the end. We're at the end now. You want to sell us out? Please do it.
You know, I will.
Like, subscribe, all that stuff. Leave a comment if you have any suggestions.
What's the most important thing?
Ring that motherfucking bell.
That's right. That's right.
Night, folks.
So, thanks for watching.
Have a good day. Bye bye.
Bye.